ドスンドスンドスンドスン振りますドスンドスンマッキーシェイクを届けるドナルドハンドだガッツンガッツンオッケーオッケードスンだからマクドナルド
The Masters are back. The Masters are back, Eric. After Diogenes, we returned.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Here's the hat. If you don't know how it works, we draw a topic from the hat. We decide what the two sides are. We flip a coin to decide who has to be on each side. And we have 30 minutes to attempt to form some sort of half-baked argument, or whole-baked argument. And try to convince you guys where you should fall. So here we go. Last time we had Eric pick the topic, so if you want to hold the hat, and I will give it a go here. I like to reach deep. I like to get my fist all the way in there. I got it. Fast food.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't think we need to do much research on this one.
No, but a little bit of stats may be useful. Fast food. The real interesting part about fast food is, if we're going to have a debate, we need to sort of set up like a line to be on. Like, are we just saying like, fast food is epic, or fast food is unepic, or is it like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's tough to have sides on.
Maybe we should pick a different one out of the hat.
Well, here's how I see it. Maybe this is a good one to have as our second one, because I feel like this might be a good idea to do some of the time. Maybe, like,
This just is a long-form discussion?
we just have a long-form discussion. Maybe you lean a little bit more into, like, devil's advocate than we would otherwise, just to, like, get some more nuance in it.
Okay.
Because, as we've said before, we agree generally a lot on shit, although we could make an argument out of anything, even if we both literally think the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We can argue about it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. How do you feel about that? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah.
If
I mean, we did it with Kanye, so...
Yeah, if it fucking sucks, it fucking sucks. Alright, so fast food.
Nobody watches this anyway.
Yeah, it's not anime.
Yeah. People only care about us if we talk about anime. It's kind of unfortunate. That's only one facet of our personality, but...
So, fast food. Fast food is, to me...
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
What quantifies as fast food?
That's a good point. Let's draw the line. If it's got a drive-through, 9 times out of 10 is fast food.
Okay.
There's sort of outliers, right? Like, does Panera Bread count as fast food?
No,
I'm just saying.
because it takes fucking forever to get my food every time.
That's true, but like, so does Steak and Shake. Does Steak and Shake count as fast food? I think Steak and Shake counts as fast food.
Yeah, Steak and Shake definitely counts as fast food.
We're generally in a Midwestern area, so if you don't know the places we're talking about, that's why. I'm sure you have your own.
Look it up.
Like, what about...
What about Five Guys? Does Five Guys count as fast food? I would say no.
No, I would say it doesn't either. Five Guys, burgers, and fries. What about Subway?
See, I would consider Subway to be fast food.
I would consider it to be fast food as well.
Pizza Hut has a...
That's what I was going to say. That's the real out... Pizza is almost its own fucking category. I don't think pizza counts.
Is its own category.
I don't think pizza counts as fast food.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not even like rectangles and squares. It's something different. It's something different.
For real.
I think another like essential tenet of most fast food. This is not universally true, but if it's like explicitly, like mainly what they sell is fried chicken, and or like Americana, like burgers and fries and shit.
Okay.
If that's the central food, one of those two.
Fried chicken's very Americana.
I know. I'm just saying. Well, most chicken places like specialize in chicken, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's more mostly what I meant. But and it has a drive-thru, if it serves one of those two and it has a drive-thru, 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, you're looking at fast food. I think.
What about Penn Station?
No. What about, like, Jimmy John's?
I think Jimmy John's is fast food.
They're pretty fast.
They are pretty fast.
I don't know.
I just wish there was one closer to us.
Most of what I find interesting about, like, fast food isn't these sort of outliers anyway. You know what I mean? Is that a fair enough, like...
Yeah, I think that's good enough criteria.
That's good enough criteria. That's most of the fast food. There's exceptions.
Yeah.
It's got to be, like, franchised to some extent, right?
Yeah,
I think. If it's just one, if only one of them exists, even if it fits those criteria, it's not really the same thing.
No.
I don't think. Okay.
It's just a really good restaurant.
So, my opinion on fast food. To start. Fast food is a relatively recent phenomenon, right? That's one thing I want to put. Like,
yeah.
It's somehow in like 60 years, it has like completely like ingrained itself in the way a lot of people live their lives.
Well, because...
Especially in places like in bigger cities, not as much necessarily a lot of the time because there's more smaller, like, independent
gives us more
places.
Opportunity to.
Yeah, but...
Well, because here's the thing. These fast food places can take over because it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier to run a franchise than it is to run your own business.
Yeah.
Because you always have, like, the corporate headquarters to back you up.
And you have, like, a baseline of, like, if people like McDonald's, they'll come to McDonald's, no matter where it's at, right?
And, you set up on these, like, small towns that pop up on, like, major roadways. Somebody's driving down, like, the road, and they're going on a road trip. Oh, there's McDonald's, let me stop, go to the bathroom, get something to eat. It's, like, that's
true.
That's, like, the institution. Because, like, back in, like, the 50s and the 60s, that's what you did. You went on road trips. And where'd you stop at?
Especially when you could afford to, especially in the 60s.
Right.
When there was you could be in the middle class and, like, take a vacation.
Right. Eat at McDonald's,
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom, keep driving down Route 66.
Well, in the 50s, when did McDonald's start having, like, insides? That was fairly recently, right? Relatively? Like the 80s, 70s, or 80s?
I don't know.
For a long time, it was, like, drive up.
Maybe.
Or
it was a drive.
And you would sit in the parking lot, they'd bring your food out.
Yeah. Like how Sonic is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know the exact year, but
no,
I think it was around the time when they tried to make fast food, like, legitimate, because fast food had like an image problem.
Well, I'm glad you said that. But see what you're saying, but that's kind of going to connect to the point.
Well, it had the first image problem of, like, it being, like, cheap and, nobody wanted to go there because it was, like, cheap and, like, only, like, teenagers and stuff hung out there. So then they, like, added insides to, like, make it more of, like, a family-friendly place.
Well, what I find interesting is the idea of fast food as it exists now, and, like, when it started from now, has almost directly, to me, that I can tell, correlated with the rise of, like, modern brand culture and, like, advertising and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, the idea of, like, brand loyalty, to me, the modern, like, the idea of brands is relatively recent, like in the last 100-ish years.
Yeah.
But like, brand loyalty, like, especially is I think definitely an era of, like, the 40s and 50s, especially when you're coming off the people who were born, like, during the Great Depression and shit. And I think part of it is, like, when you have a solid brand, it's a safe dollar.
Right.
There's an element of, like, my dollar is safe. You don't want to be risky with your money.
Right.
So I think that, combined with smart, like, intelligent decisions on the part of these companies, has helped them sort of, like... and now you have, God. Like, McDonald's is like the American institution. McDonald's is like the most American thing that exists, and it's only been around for 60 years.
I know, it's horrible. It's like, What do people think about when they think about America? Guns, beer, McDonald's.
It's honestly astonishing.
It's horrible.
And I bet that's part of
because
their plan.
Because what it should be is guns, bourbon, Burger King. The Burger King part's a joke, but like I feel like the American people have lost the identity of like the things we should be proud in. We should not be proud of fucking McDonald's and like Busch Light.
McDonald's is made us fat.
We should be proud of like bourbon, the only like true American alcohol that exists. Bourbon did not exist until America did.
So suck it. But
anyway,
something like, so I feel like that those sort of ideas, like the brand loyalty thing, and just increasingly smart marketing decisions.
Yeah,
and just like
the appealing to kids.
Oh yeah,
like that is like
that shit's not okay.
No, it's not okay at all. They got some weird clown appealing to kids. Whatever the grimace is. What is the grimace?
You gotta make your kids only eat McDonald's, and then next thing you know, your whole family's fat.
Look at me. Do you think I got this from not eating McDonald's?
We had McDonald's before we fucking recorded this.
We did.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah. And then they got like other brands intertwined with like your fast food.
Yeah, they're selling like, toys and shit.
No, not even that. Like soda brands.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh well, if you eat McDonald's, you gotta drink Coke. Or if you eat at Burger King, you're gonna drink Pepsi.
It's the fucking Bloods and the Crips.
It is. That's why they build next to each other all the time. Like if you stand in like most McDonald's, right? You can spit on a Burger King.
This is true, especially where we live.
I know, it's horrible.
Like everywhere around where we live.
Okay, literally. So in the town we live in, like there's one main road that goes through that branches out, like in the middle. Like heads towards like our downtown, or then another one that heads into like another part of the state. So there's a strip. It starts with Wendy's, and then you drive down less than like a quarter of a mile. There's a McDonald's. And then you can spit and hit the Burger King. And you go further down, there's a Subway across the street from an Arby's. And there used to be a Rally's next to the Arby's.
Or Checkers. If you're,
or if Checkers. Rally's Checkers. And then further down, there's a KFC, a Dairy Queen, and a Pizza Hut.
All within 2 miles.
All within 2 miles of each other.
And these are some of the only restaurants you can.
Yeah, these are like a few of the only restaurants. There's like
it's quintessentially Midwest. It really is.
It's
because
horrible.
From what I understand about a lot of the stats and shit that I read, is that more than anywhere else in the country, in the Midwest, fast food is like a way of life.
Yeah.
Like you just do it. You know what I mean?
I forgot about the Papa John's. It's also on that road.
Oh yeah. It's just fucking. It's so.
So, we also need to talk about, so a lot of these, like, franchises are also owned by, like, umbrella corporations. So, you can walk into, like, these weird amalgamation restaurants.
Like they fusion danced.
Right, well, no, they're like half and half. It's weird.
Yeah.
You walk into them, right? And it's like half a KFC.
It's like Two-Face.
Half a Long John Silver's. It's fucking bizarre. So while you're trying to eat your fish, all you smell is KFC.
Yeah.
And all it does
Get
is
hit
make
with
you
chicken
want...
bones.
All you want is KFC. That's one thing, too. I don't know who needs to hear this, but these fast food restaurants, their fish tastes like shit.
No, I can't. I don't like any of it.
I like fish.
I mean, I like
I
fish.
cannot stand fast food fish. It's gross. I don't know what kind of fish they use. I think it's like pollock or something, but it's fucking gross.
It's foul.
But you know what fast food restaurant? Okay, does Culver's count as fast food?
Yeah.
Culver's has pretty good fish. I'll give them that.
Never had.
It's alright. Like, it's pretty good. Like, it's good enough.
That's really all fast food, isn't it? It's good enough. Fast food is not good. That's what we need to get into. It's a way where we live, statistically, all of America. It's a way of life. It's a fucking cultural institution.
Yeah, we don't...
Eating fast food, so however much you just swing by with the kids, you get a fucking Happy Meals, you know you're raised on the shit.
Right.
You're addicted to it.
It's full of sugar to get, like, kids to eat it.
And it's just foul.
Yeah.
It's really not good.
I don't think I've ever eaten at Arby's and not gotten diarrhea.
You're telling me, man. You're telling me.
Yeah, man. This dude can't eat any fast food and not, like, tear him apart.
I'm telling you, Arby's is off the chain. And Wendy's is like rolling the dice. It really is.
Yeah. Wendy's, I
just don't know what's going on at Wendy's. I really don't. All their budget went to Twitter, man.
For real. Okay, the problem with Wendy's is, right? It costs $25 to eat there.
For 10 nuggets.
For 10 nuggets,
the 10 nugget combo is
$25.
$25. Like, damn, bitch.
Literally, okay, so me and Tyler, or I should say Tyler and I, and another one of our friends, went and did the 100 nugget challenge at Burger King. 100 nuggets was $27.93.
We didn't film it. You're welcome. We considered it.
We did. It would have been rough. So for pretty close to the same price that you could feed like 2 people at Wendy's, right? We could have given like 10 people 10 nuggets.
Basically the Jeff Bezos of nuggets.
Oh, gross. Yeah, no, we bought that. We bought our Burger King out of like nuggets that day. Like there were people coming out of the back. We didn't even know like if they worked there. Like you guys need 300 nuggets? We don't even know if we have that many nuggets. Are you 300 nuggets? Manager comes out.
Just in awe. They're implying our dicks aren't going to work anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what is in these nuggets that I'm not aware of?
Okay, literally. There was an implication made that our dicks would not work after eating 100 nuggets. So we were trying to figure out, like, what was in these nuggets that they know that we don't. So if Burger King can, like, get back at us on that one. Because I know the Burger King is watching this.
At Burger King.
What's in your nuggets?
We're going to get silenced by Big FF.
For real.
Big Grimace is going to shut us down.
The Grimace.
It's just astounding to me because I'm trying to think of, like... Because we could go and, like, discuss which fast food places are, like, the most egregious, right?
McDonald's.
Well, yeah, but I'm glad you said McDonald's, though, because... now that we've talked about branding and marketing, that's all I can think about. Like, fucking McDonald's land.
Yeah.
Fucking play places.
I know.
It's, like, insane.
Yeah. They brand
It's, like,
to
so
kids.
blatant.
I know.
There's nothing subtle about it at all, and it's just okay, because they have a lot of money.
Right.
It's just fucking... Shit is different.
So, one thing we should talk about, too, is, like, so Dairy Queen, I guess, back in the day, there was Dairy Queens, and then there was Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, which I never realized was a thing because, like, all growing up, like, the Dairy Queen in our town always just served food. So I never realized until, like, I would go other places that there were Dairy Queens that just only sold ice cream. And I was like, wow, that's, like, incredible to me. I'm like, what's going on here?
You know, well, it's funny because there's I've never been eaten at a fast food, and I've never...
Another thing we need to talk about is how there are fast food places in, like, department stores. Or, like how there's a McDonald's and Walmart.
Yeah, on the fucking way out, in and out. Like, what?
Like, that's just...
Like your kids have been fucking clawing at you for 45 minutes, and you're, like, struggling not to beat them in public because it's not okay.
Right. So you do the next best thing and feed them McDonald's.
Yeah, so then you see, they're forced to, like, look in the eyes of the fucking gigantic Ronald McDonald smiling down upon them as they're walking out of Walmart. They're distraught because they didn't get their new fucking Ninja Turtle, and all they can think about is like, oh god, I just want the fucking McDonald's.
I just want the McNuggets.
I
want the
I
McNuggets.
just love McDonald's so bad, Mom. I just love it so much. And then it's like, I guess I'm paying $40 for y'all to eat fucking chicken nuggets. And
so, do you remember the pink slime ordeal that came out a couple years ago?
Yes.
Whatever happened with that? Did we just forget?
Everyone wanted to pretend to be mad about fast food, but then everyone just still kept eating it. You know what I mean?
I know. Well, I think it was back around when like Super Size Me came out.
Well, no, Super Size Me is a lot older than that. Super Size Me is like 2005 or 2006.
Right. Well, okay. Just on a tangent about Super Size Me, like
the film.
The film, yeah. Like, that movie is such bullshit. I'm sorry. One, nobody's ever been able to replicate his results that I've ever been able to find. Dude was, like, vegan until, like, he started eating McDonald's. And, like, so no wonder he fucking threw up. His body was like, what the fuck did you just put in me? So, of course he threw up. His body thought he was being poisoned. You can't just eat fucking McDonald's first thing.
Wake up, McDonald's.
Right. Fucking. And, like, he's so fucking preachy in that movie. It's just fucking annoying. And I can't believe they make us watch. How many times did you watch that movie in school? At least 4.
A lot.
Like, at least 4.
And I don't know, it's funny because, like, I want, like.
And then he made a sequel about, was it about KFC or something?
It's about, like, lobbying and shit, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like it's also about like the food industry, but I think it's less concerned with like explicitly fast food. I believe. I haven't actually seen that one, so.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say before you started talking about Super Size Me?
I don't know.
Shit, I had a brilliant thought.
I'm sure you did.
It was the most intelligent thing I've ever thought in my fucking life.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, it's gone.
Good.
Anyway, yeah,
let's talk about Subway being health food.
None of them are health. Like, it's not.
No. So okay. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, Jared Fogle. The only reason he lost
the original Kid Diddler.
I don't think he was the original. I think those were the Greeks. But like I'm pretty sure the only reason he lost a bunch of weight eating Subway is because he would like walk there, eat half the sandwich, and then walk home and eat the rest. So he was like getting exercise and like eating a slightly healthier version of fast food.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, well, with Subway, it's possible to eat relatively healthy at Subway, right?
Sure.
But you gotta, like, it's not just like, all right, I'm gonna take the number one and I'm gonna lose weight if I eat this every day, you know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta eat, like, an actual, like, can't fucking have a million slices of cheese and all this fucking mayo and everything else on it.
Right.
Yeah, like, if you eat a fucking 6-inch with, like, fucking spinach and barely any meat, and then fucking have personal trainers all day long, then yeah, you might lose some weight. I bet you could.
Yeah.
You know,
sure. Yeah, and like, remember when McDonald's came out with their salads that were like 12,000 calories fucking per salad and shit?
Well, towards the beginning of this conversation, I was sort of having the thought of how to introduce this. It was like, now that there's sort of a cultural backlash against, like, because everyone knows fast food is, like, awful for you, right?
Right.
So there's the cultural backlash against them for, like, being deceptive, but also we live in the United States of America, so, like, and they have a lot of money. So you can't just, like, get rid of McDonald's.
Right.
Because they are the government. McDonald's is our government, so they, like...
One nation under Ronald.
Yeah, they put a show on of being healthy, and that's what all these different fast foods, they have, like, health options, right?
Health options.
So what I want to know this is a portent of one of two things, right? To me,
Okay.
one, we have begun the slow death of fast food. Eventually, fast food is going to lose its power in a sense, and it's going to turn into the money's going to go somewhere else, and they're going to figure out a new way to market to kids and make a fuckload more money, right? Because it just doesn't work as much as it used to. Or we've entered a new age of fast food where everyone, like, because now we're all like anti-GMO, pro-vegan, and like, I'm gonna eat my fucking Impossible fucking roast beef classic, my Beyond Arby's and shit, right?
Right.
Like, are we entering a new age where now fast food is going to be able to, like, capitalize on the fact that everyone wants to act like they're eating healthy, but also wants to eat fucking 3 roast beef juniors and have a chocolate shake.
Right.
But they're gonna have the dairy-free chocolate shake and the Impossible fucking
roast beef and cheddar.
Roast beef and cheddar with fucking slathered in Arby's sauce and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think either way is hilarious, but I prefer the second just because, like...
Okay, so here's how I see the future of fast food. I see it as option number 2. Okay, so I see a little bit of 1 and 2. So I see, like, the fast food industry is kind of, like, on its way out as far as, like, what we know it as now. I think we are going to see more of, like, what you said with, like, we're going to see more of these places just offer, like, these Impossible burgers and your dairy-free soy shakes and shit, right? But I also think that, so we're considered millennials, right? I don't know. It changes every other day.
Yeah,
I think,
we're
like,
basically millennials.
So I think, like, the people...
We're 96ers, whatever you want to call us. I don't give a fuck.
So the people of our generation are, like, hyper aware of these things, and I think, like, we don't necessarily... I don't know, because we don't have kids, but I feel like we're not letting our kids eat it as much. And I think that's part of the problem. And I think that's just kind of how it's going to go, and then that's why they're going to switch over. But I think all of these... Like, the reason why people eat fast food is because it's convenient. Not because it's good.
Yeah.
It's because you can pick it up on your way home from work and just eat it. But now with, like, Uber Eats and all these other things like DoorDash and all these, like, convenience apps that just deliver shit to you. Now you can just order from the restaurants that you actually like to eat that taste good.
Yeah.
And then so you don't have to eat fast food. Like, you can order, like, if it takes you 10 minutes to drive home from work, right? You could put in an order for Uber Eats to be at your house and either meet you there or be there shortly after you get home. Depending on traffic and everything.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because this now...
And also, like, another thing, too, is, like, these convenience apps of, like, or these subscription services to, like, deliver food to your house.
Yeah.
Because now it's, like, it's easier to cook now than it's ever been. Because you have, like, recipe book after recipe book at the tip of your fingers, so you can just make something that's easy and quick and tastes good and is healthy.
I have two thoughts on what you just said. First of all, I mostly agree. Although it's kind of interesting now with the prevalence of social media and shit, we see, like, people, like, millions of people are very easily, like, swept into, like, fucking promoting fast food, like, presumably unawares for them. I mean, not unawares,
right.
But, like...
Like, when the spicy nuggets came back at Wendy's, people were just out here tweeting, like, got my spicy nugs!
Or, like, the Popeyes war of 2019.
The chicken sandwich or whatever.
Yeah.
People literally died.
Like,
for a fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich.
So, like...
You can buy fucking 12 chicken patties from Tyson in the frozen section of your grocery store.
Like, we live in the era of brand as people. You know what I mean?
Corporations are people, my friend.
So, if fast food capitalizes on that, they stand to benefit a lot.
Yeah.
And
they've already got these stupid mascots to personify themselves.
Yeah.
Like Ronald McDonald. in the Burger King. Wendy's literally just a girl now. She's not even a mascot. It's a literal human being. It's the mascot for Wendy's. That's the most dystopian shit I've ever seen.
Oh no!
Literally just like cute redhead is the mascot now.
But second of all, we're in an interesting time for fast food in 2020, the year of the coronavirus, because a lot of these fast food places are doing way better than most other businesses, right?
Well, because they're the only things that are open because they got a drive-through.
I know, but it's just observing some of this shit has just like been interesting from the perspective of like, I want fast food to die because it's like evil, but also I want to I eat it like multiple times a week. Like I said, I work on the strip that you described earlier. I eat fast food constantly on my lunch break.
Well, that's the problem. Okay, that's part of the problem. Like corporate culture encourages.
Oh yeah, the 30-minute lunch break.
The 30-minute lunch break. Like fuck you.
Yeah, like I can't make it anywhere else.
No, you can't make it anywhere else.
I live super close to where I work, and even like to make it home, I have to like make a sandwich like the fucking Flash to be able to eat it and not be late to work.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Should probably just be packing all the time, which I do sometimes, but you know.
Or just be like me, not eat.
Starve. So that's interesting. It's just an interesting time for the fast food industry, especially because we talked about how they're like trying to. There's also like in the 2000s and the early 2010s, there was this idea that like every fast food place needs to have everything. So like everywhere needs to have all these different coffee options to compete with Starbucks. Like McDonald's, like think of McDonald's as trying to become.
Wait, hold up. Does Starbucks count as fast food?
Kind of.
They got like food and stuff in there.
Half their drinks are desserts.
That's true. Okay, here's my thing. You know what would be like super cool if like for Starbucks to do? If they had like if they like sold wraps and stuff in there.
They sell some food. I don't know if they sell restaurant.
So let's say I go into Starbucks for like my lunch or whatever, right? Yeah. It's been a long day. I need some coffee, and like I see like, oh, they've got like a chicken wrap. That sounds like that'd be pretty good. Buy a chicken wrap. You know what I mean?
They have a couple different sandwiches. I don't know if they have wraps.
Just like some like tasty, healthy wraps.
Yeah.
Because even like if you go to like McDonald's and get their wrap or whatever, it's still like fried chicken in the wrap.
Oh yeah. But it's just it's funny because like I remember when it wasn't like that when I was a kid, and then I sort of lived through it. Now we're on the backswing of it. Where like every fast food place almost tried to be like you would only have to go to McDonald's for everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wouldn't have to go to Starbucks to get the coffee you want, and then go to wherever to get the salad, and then get the fucking fried chicken at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Right. Every place tried to like cater to everything. But, like, we're sort of on a backswing now where a lot of places are just simplifying. Because I bet most of the shit just doesn't sell as well as a fucking Big Mac. The Big Mac, no matter what fucking artisan sandwich you come out with, the fucking artisan McRib, the fucking Big
Mac. We need to talk about the fucking McRib.
Well, yeah, I want to bring that up because there's 2 points I have on that of that nature. But, and we're not seeing this as much anymore, but still some places do it a lot. But yeah, just like they're simplifying down again, back to the basics, because that's what 90% of people eat. Fuck the other, Right. You make most of the money without having to worry about marketing these other sandwiches and like convincing people that they want a fucking jalapeno, fucking chicken finger,
right,
sandwich and shit. Like, you know what? It's just like they can't be asked anymore.
Right.
But yeah, limited run. Like fake scarcity, fake fast food scarcity.
It's okay. So artificial scarcity is a legitimate business tactic, but to try and make it happen in fast food, fuck you. You can make the McRib all year long. It's not like you gotta wait for the McRib tree to like.
You know how many fucking theories I've heard about the fucking McRib cycle? You got like fucking political scientists and the fucking college blackboards and shit.
So one thing I've heard about the McRib is like it's like a wave, right? So like it starts on like this coast and then like moves, right? That's what I've heard like that theory. Like, have you ever heard that?
I haven't heard that one. The one I hear all the time is it's based on the price of pork. So when the price of pork swings down, they buy a bunch of pork all at the same time. And we're doing it right now. Really? They probably have unlimited fucking... They have McRib machines that just print McRibs. And they just like, all right, well, we can stand to make a little bit if we fucking make one of these nasty ribs, put barbecue sauce, onion, and pickle on it.
You ever seen a McRib without the sauce?
No, I don't want to.
So fucking gross.
It probably looks like a skinned cat. God.
You trust us, we know what a skinned cat looks like.
Fucking God, dude.
Okay.
No, but there's... Well, do you have more to say about the artificial scarcity thing? Because everywhere does it. You got the pretzel buns, the fucking spicy nuggets.
Well, yeah, because you got like... Well, yeah, because they'll take this like really popular thing, right? And they'll take it away. And then so everybody tweets about it like, oh my... I can't believe that Wendy's took away the vanilla Frosty. The vanilla Frosty, I need it. I need my vanilla Frosty right now. And so like, so Wendy can get up on Twitter and be like, hey yo, we're thinking about bringing back the vanilla Frosty.
And I have a rap album.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. The Wendy rap album, trash. The God, what?
The Hamburger Helper tape?
The Hamburger Helper one? Fucking fire.
Hamburger Helper's not fast food, though.
No. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but...
It's not the kind we're talking about.
No. No, and then, like, I understand, like, seasonal run stuff, like the Shamrock Shake, which tastes like ass.
Tastes like grass.
And, like, other stuff like that makes sense. But, like, these, like, weird, like... Then, like, the McRib just kind of appears.
Yeah.
It just pops up like Bigfoot.
Yeah. Like fucking... like God bestowing Eve life from Adam's rib, so too Ronald McDonald passes the McRib platter down to us.
For real.
And then like theologians, we fucking write books about its fucking occurrence, what it means.
Hey.
Sandwich.
And, okay,
so but that's the problem, is that fast food is American culture. So, like, the McRib is like, it's the only part of like all these people. They're like, all the fucking Greeks and these philosophers. They analyzed their fucking societies. The only thing to analyze about America is when the fucking pretzel buns are gonna be back.
Right.
It's fucking pathetic.
And then, so, oh my God, like and then people. So part of the problem with like the internet now is, right, the mysterious secret menus.
Oh my fuck.
So like people walk up into like McDonald's to some poor underpaid teenager. Let me get a McGangbang. And then this.
They're coming on your sandwich. Is what they're gonna do. You're getting a lit biscuit.
Speaking of that, then you got like, how much do you want to bet? And McDonald's paid that dude to jerk off with the McChicken.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Exactly.
You don't even know. You don't even know who's a marketing agent and who's not.
Literally, they probably paid that dude like he was probably an intern at like McDonald's HQ, and they're like, "Hey, HR said it was cool, so we're gonna pay you to fuck a McChicken.
You gotta fuck this McChicken today, or you're not going home.
You can't go home till you nut in this McChicken.
Then you gotta eat it."
I don't think they made him eat it.
Oh no!
Do you know there's like a McPizza?
No, I don't know about the fucking McPizza.
Yeah, I think if I'm remembering right, like McDonald's had like a pizza.
It's like the Krusty Krab pizza.
Maybe that's where they got the idea.
Yeah, it's wild. Something else that I've been meaning to bring up is
they treat their employees like shit.
Oh yeah, those poor people. The people who work at fast food are so
underappreciated.
Everyone wants to have fast food when they want it, but the people who work there are the fucking scum of the earth, and they should be making minimum wage for me to fucking scream at them and shit.
Right.
It's just entitled as fuck. But not even like where I want to live is one of these fucking fast food ground zeros, right? Where they fucking do like sandwich tests. They're like, we're testing out the fucking half chick that we breeded a chicken fish and now we're making a chicken fish sandwich. And if you live in fucking buttfuck Ohio, then you get to be part of our trial run. And there's like cities where they do all of them.
Yeah, I know.
I want to live in that city. That sounds exciting.
I think they rotate them though. Like, I don't think there's ground zero test areas.
No, there's a few cities that have the most.
I think there's like areas that they like just pick from.
Yeah.
And then like, but yeah, no, that'd be interesting. Well, especially, but like, how do they keep it under wraps? Like, how do they stop people from like tweeting about the fucking chicken fish sandwich?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's my question.
I mean, I don't think a lot of the time it's a huge secret. When it's like got a limited run, it's just, how does it sell? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no,
but then, and then it's something similar to that is like, what's another thing that's interesting to me is fast food in other countries.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the McDonald's and stuff in other countries, they're like, they got like way better food there.
Well, it's almost like McDonald's is truly the ultimate fast food because it's like a fucking it's like a chameleon.
It's like putty.
Yeah.
You can just form it to whatever they want.
You just put it in any culture and it just adapts. Like in Germany, all right, you get fucking beer.
Right.
Or wherever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can go to the Indian McDonald's and get some curry.
Right. You go to and then like you got McDonald's and anime and shit. You got fucking McDonald's and like how?
Yeah, I just it's also interesting which ones are like the most popular in different places too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where like in KFC, like in Japan, is like more popular in Japan than it is here.
Right. Like the Colonel.
Yeah. Like what? Like Colonel Sama. Like what?
Maybe because he looked like Hirohito? I don't know.
Oh no. Yeah, man, it's fucking wild. Just
you know, there's like dudes out there who've gotten their PhDs in like history just from making their doctorates on
their McDoctorate.
Their McDoctorate.
Their fucking McDonald's paid them to go to school.
Right. No, I just mean like historians out there who their whole thesis is just on fast food.
Yeah.
Just wait, like aliens are gonna discover Earth in like thousands of years. We're gonna have like, and like Mount St. Helens is gonna erupt, and there's gonna be people with like Starbucks cups.
They're gonna think the arch is the symbol of some great emperor who conquered the planet.
Right.
Emperor Ronald.
One nation under Ronald.
We've discovered McDonald land.
Right.
Shit's not okay.
It's the fucking golden path.
The path to Nuggets, the path to Mac. Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah,
it's like part of our DNA, though. You know?
It's so fucking gross.
It's interesting. I'm interested to see where... Because really, like we said at the beginning, like fast food is... It's less than a lifetime old. Like as it exists today, you know what I mean? So in our lifetime, who knows what it's going to be? It could be the same thing pushed to 1,000%, or it could be dead.
Right.
Who fucking knows? We've become fast food historians by fucking sitting here making this video.
Cite us in your paper.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't want people calling me.
So basically, this wasn't so much a debate as a discussion, but fast food is like the worst thing ever, but also like I eat it.
Okay, another thing too that I just remembered. Like there's fast food companies that sell their fries in like grocery stores.
Oh yeah. That's part of the branding.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But don't get me wrong, those rally fries though?
Well, a lot of them taste the fucking same, so what does that tell you?
I mean,
or the White Castle frozen sliders.
Oh.
They're identical. I promise they taste exactly the same. 100% identical.
I don't think I've ever been more sick in my life. Aside from being like... There's been a couple times I'm pretty sure I almost died from alcohol poisoning. Where, like, I felt really bad and couldn't move. But I ate these fucking White Castle burgers.
The frozen
ones out of the freezer.
I promise you, they taste the exact same as actual White Castle.
I think I almost died.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, can we talk about fast food commercials real quick, too?
Yes, please.
They're the most annoying fucking things in existence. Especially those two Sonic motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so the Sonic commercials a lot of them now are like these two dudes who are like sitting in their car and they have this stupid conversation like for 30 seconds, like one's the stupid guy and one's like the straight man. It's fucking idiotic. Drives me crazy. And then you got the fucking iconic Wendy's commercial where like, oh, the new spicy chicken sandwiches are bringing everybody out. And we got the memer eating spicy chicken like a boss.
Oh, yeah. I do know those.
Yeah, fucking kill me. And then every McDonald's commercial is just a travesty.
McDonald's is wild.
Yo, another thing that McDonald's does that drives me crazy is the stupid-ass Monopoly shit.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, you had to bring it up. Oh, well, first, all I want to say is, like, McDonald's is wild because you'll have commercials just like Ronald McDonald on a bench, and he's like, you like hamburgers, don't you? And that's the commercial.
Right.
And you're like, I love hamburgers now.
I love hamburgers. I love hamburgers.
And then now, but then some of them are like fucking surrealist nightmares. Like fucking kaleidoscopic, like children floating through the fucking rainbow void, and like all of a sudden the fucking Ronald McDonald hands them chicken nuggets, and then they're like awake in class and shit. Like what?
Remember McDonald's tried to make kids eat apples, and everybody got mad. Everybody got mad because they tried to make them eat apples. In milk. No, well, yeah, let's talk about Monopoly.
My fucking God, it's just like, it
incentivizes you to buy a large soda.
Well, yeah, that's how it's all like mismatched.
Right.
So if you get the large combo, you got to get like the medium fry, the small this, the large that, the fucking, for what? So, and guess what most of them get you?
Large soda.
Free McFlurry. Well, you gotta go to McDonald's and just get a McFlurry, you coward.
Fuck no, the ice cream machine broke.
Yeah. You gotta get a fucking large combo and the free McFlurry.
Okay, yeah, I can't.
It just never ends.
And let's talk another thing about these fucking, like, the drive-thrus. Drive-thrus are retarded.
I hate drive-thrus.
Pull up.
Drive-thrus should not exist.
No. Like,
if you can't walk or you have kids, I'm sorry, you gotta figure something out.
Right. Like, I just don't understand why I need to pull up to speak to somebody through a box and then drive to one window. Hey.
What do you want to eat?
Right. In the year of our Lord 2020, why do these things constantly fucking suck? You can't understand a fucking word they say.
And it's just another way to fucking bully the employees because you got like 6 fucking lanes.
Right.
Fucking bumper to bumper. And you got one poor fucking 16-year-old girl like...
Yeah, and then like...
running 6 fucking lanes and shit.
And then...
people are throwing money at her, fucking puking, coughing in her mouth.
Right. Right. And then it's like...
God, man.
So I got the Big Mac combo, little soda, medium soda, alright?
No, I ordered the large combo with the large fry and the large pop.
So it's a large combo with the large soda and large fry?
No, I ordered the medium fry. Like, why does half of these, like, Karen overreaction videos at a fucking McDonald's?
The bottom bun has mayonnaise, the top bun has milk.
Literally, and then, like, okay, here's my thing. If you go to a fast food restaurant, order off the menu. Do not be trying to go to these fast food restaurants trying to tell these 16-year-olds who have to deal with, like, everything else going on. No pickles, no tomato, put a whole ass onion on it.
Whole onion.
Whole onion, don't even cut it.
Onion in a bun.
Onion in a bun. And then these, like,
I get the salad, no lettuce.
Right. All crouton. I just want croutons.
Well, then I was gonna say pot no ice, and that reminds me of these fucking, especially with Starbucks, but other places too. They're like, people are like on fucking TikTok and Instagram, like how to fucking life hack, McDonald's life hack. If you order the Big Mac with if you order the fucking super patty, then you get 20% more meat for fucking minus 50 cents, and you know, like that shit. Or like, so like go to Starbucks, get the fucking large ice cup, the small ice cup, the large drink, fucking drink top, fucking fill it with ice. I'm like, fucking Starbucks started that, so you would go and try it out. Like,
Right.
It really is more. Like, it's fucking ice. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's just another symptom of how fucking ingrained it is in our culture that, like, to be a subversive boomer is to, like, try to cheat McDonald's out of mac sauce.
Right.
Like, try to get free cheese on your quarter pounder. It's fucking sad.
It fucking is.
Ronald McDonald's are God and we must defy him. It's not fucking okay.
The next SMT game, we're gonna fight Ronald McDonald.
Oh my fucking God, I can't.
Oh man,
It makes me sick.
It makes you mix sick. Bro,
Ronald McDonald is our God and I want to kill him.
Let's talk about like fast food games.
Oh God.
Remember the Sneak King?
Yeah, fucking Mick Kids. Remember
Oh
Mick
my God.
Kids?
Yeah. Shit was fucked, man.
Now you gotta fucking defy gravity, go to the moon so you can get a fucking kids meal. So,
Hey, does Chuck E. Cheese count as fast food?
no.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think
I think that kind of counts as like, I think that was like the first step to them trying to like take over, like be part of like, have like be all encompassing. It's like they would try to take like Chuck E. Cheese's like whole thing of like having a playground.
yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say is that's the connection is that Chuck E. Cheese is like hot, like this is like 100% like this is a fucking playground for children. Like that's
bring your kids so for an hour you can have peace and quiet. As much as possible.
I went hard at Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid though.
Oh hell yeah. Chuck E. Cheese fucked.
We're gonna have to make a Chuck E. Cheese video at some point.
Hell yes. We'll go there.
Charles Entertainment Cheese cannot be fucking squeezed into the fast food video yet.
Yo, so okay. So let's talk about just think about Charles Entertainment Cheese. The whole fast food mascot thing that I touched on earlier.
Yeah.
McDonald's had like 7 mascots that they've been slowly killing off.
Well, yeah, and they cycle them too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ronald McDonald stays around, right? You got the Grimace. Grimace used to be a villain. Did you know that?
Yeah. But then they got him on like Barney energy.
We have to include the commercial that I saw of Grimace and Donald Trump working together to take over McDonald's. And they had the Hamburglar. What happened to the Hamburglar?
The greatest crime you can commit under the rule of Ronald is stealing hamburgers.
Right. And then you had the girl clown, right? There was like a girl clown or something. Like
Yeah.
she looked like a Muppet.
Yeah. I can't even remember her name.
Yeah. I don't. They had
The fucking McDonald's extended universe.
freaking for real. They're making oh my God! They're gonna make an Avengers movie with the
Dude, I would go watch fast food MCU though. I would watch it. Like the Burger King movie, and then at the end it's like fast food warriors. They fight against fucking. I don't even know.
They fight Jared.
Yeah. The fucking dissenter.
Yeah, right.
We protect kids, you diddle them.
Oh man,
watch
that's
it.
so sad.
I'd watch it.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
Oh,
Fast food was a mistake.
Yeah, it really fucking was. Next to the creation of society, fast food is a close second.
Right.
I'll take slow food. That'll be fine. Oh wait.
For real, because so I think part of the reason why I feel like fast food's probably gonna die out is like we as like Americans are now like experience driven now, where we've had everything, like most of everything is like at our fingertips anyway. So now we're going to places for the experience. Now we want to go to a restaurant and have the experience of going to a restaurant.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
And like that's why I feel like why malls are still kind of around is because people have the nostalgic feeling of going to the mall.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like anybody's nostalgic for going to McDonald's.
Not that I know of.
Exactly. So I think that's part of the reason why I feel like the fast food chains are probably going to die out a little bit.
It's interesting. I'll have my my fucking binoculars on. My Mick binoculars. We'll be taking Mick notes.
Oh yeah, the fucking toys. Forgot to talk about the toys.
I'll mention them a little bit. It's like, that's 100% like the marketing kids thing.
Oh yeah, it straight up is. Yeah, but Wendy's always had the worst toys.
Yeah, Wendy's toys would be like a fucking
book,
a plastic circle, and you like put a sticker on it, and then it's like it rolls.
We forgot about Chick-Fil-A.
No Chick-Fil-A.
Yeah, okay, so did you know that they have a Chick-Fil-A in a football stadium?
No.
Yeah, how much sense does that make? What days are football played on? Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. What day is Chick-fil-A closed, Tyler?
Well, I guess it'd be Sunday, according to Kanye West.
So, what fucking sense does that make? Listen, I understand, like, have your religious beliefs and everything. Like, that's fine. But can we please talk about how every Chick-fil-A employee seems like they're fucking brainwashed?
Chick-fil-A is interesting because Chick-fil-A is an example of like okay, so there was the moral outrage at Chick-fil-A,
Right.
but you also had like they have like the best customer service of
They
like
really
anything.
do.
So, and their food's pretty good.
Their food is pretty good.
So-
it's pretty high quality for fast food.
So like it became like
And it's still cheaper than Wendy's.
became like a culture war, like eating at Chick-fil-A. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Or it's like you're like fucking seeding into temptation. It's like, well, Chick-fil-A. I think they hate gay people, but also their chicken sandwich is so good, so I'm gonna go eat it. And it's like it's a fucking chicken sandwich.
Just eat it. It's not that deep, bro.
Just eat the fucking chicken sandwich. You know, it's just you can't have it both ways. You know?
Right.
You can't be like, I hate these big companies and I disagree with like their morals, but I also really want a big old chicken sandwich.
Right.
Grow up, pick one.
Right.
If you want to eat a fucking chicken sandwich and not care about the fucking morals of the people who run a company, then just do it. But don't
Right.
pretend that you do.
Right.
Like I almost didn't go to Chick-fil-A.
All I just imagine is like somebody eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich, like crying.
Yeah.
Like, grow up. Just eat it.
Eat it or don't.
Right. I think that's kind of died down a little bit now.
Oh yeah.
I think it had its 15 minutes, and I think people kind of forgot.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Just whatever.
The power of the chicken sandwich has more staying power than the power of
Your outrage.
yeah. The chicken sandwich is eternal. You'll be dead one day.
Right. Yeah. Just like look at the Popeyes chicken sandwich. You'll die to get it.
What is it with chicken sandwiches, man?
I don't know. They're good though.
We're gonna change chicken sandwich. We gotta change chickens to the national bird. That's all we care about is fucking cooking and eating chickens.
They taste good.
They do taste good.
It's the true white meat.
And that's the problem, isn't it? The fast food kind of tastes good, even though it doesn't.
Right. Well, it's pumped full of sugar and artificial tastes, and then you're like, oh, this is all right, I guess.
Yeah, well, they got like a fucking science lab.
Right.
Like the team who created the atom bomb is like nothing compared to like a McDonald's like R&D.
Right. Right. And
They've got test tubes, fucking explosion.
I think part of it is like, when do you eat like fast food? When you're really hungry, when you're really desperate, or when you're drunk. I've been to a McDonald's at least 3 times drunk as fuck.
And it hits different for
It's different.
For about half a sandwich. It's something. It's the greatest thing you've ever eaten.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the McGriddle is a cure to a hangover.
We didn't even talk about breakfast.
Yeah. Like, I think McDonald's is the only place that has, like, breakfast still. Oh, I guess Wendy says that breakfast Baconator. I haven't tried it yet, but...
They just came out with breakfast.
Yeah.
Fast food breakfast is overrated.
It is.
I mean, okay, so some of them have good shit. Like the fucking... Some of the, like, the McGriddle and just, like, the sausage biscuits and shit.
Cheese or whatever.
Yeah. Like, some of the... Like, so that's some of the best shit at McDonald's. And it's, like, the least bad for you.
Yeah.
But... Also, there's like, who gives a fuck? Like, you can eat chicken nuggets at 9:30 in the morning.
No, you can't. They don't let you. That's part of the problem. So, this is anecdotal, but like part of the thing I hate about like fast food is like you can't get what you want all the time. Like,
what's that artificial scarcity kind of in my
So, I used to always have to hear my dad complain because my dad used to work third shift. He would bitch and complain because he couldn't get what he wanted from McDonald's at certain times. Like, so he'd wake up around 6 or 7 to get ready for work and everything. And he'd bitch and complain because he can't get breakfast food when he wakes up from, like, McDonald's or whatever. And so on his way home from work at, like, between 8 and 9 in the morning, he'd complain that he can't get, like, he just wanted a Big Mac. Because he just got off work, he wanted a fucking Big Mac. And he couldn't get it. He used to have your bitch and complain constantly about it.
Just like, make yourself some food, man.
I mean, yeah, literally.
Just make yourself some food. Don't go to McDonald's. We're hypocrites, though, so.
Literally. Yeah, there's like a whole entire generation of people that can't cook because all they know is going to McDonald's.
Literally.
Go to McDonald's, eat hot chip, lie.
Make YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, so, don't go to McDonald's anymore.
No, all the money you would give to McDonald's for a delicious chicken sandwich, give to us to make delicious chicken YouTube videos.
I'm not making chicken YouTube videos.
Or without the chicken. Just regular videos. Vegan.
Yeah.
Our videos are 100% vegan.
Yeah.
You can't get that at McDonald's.
Nope. No animals were harmed. No, we're non-GMO.
Non-GMO. As far as I know, I'm completely genetically unmodified.
For real. We're non-GMO.
I've never even killed a chicken.
Nope.
I've killed chickens. I've never killed a cow.
Nope.
So, I never killed a pig, made bacon. I've cooked bacon, but it was already dead.
Right.
So that's vegan.
Yep.
If it's already dead, vegan is just not doing harm to the animal. Well, it's already dead. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.